Okay. First of all, aesthetic culture is boring. I said it. It's boring. It's just copycat, copycat. Where's the creativity? Where is the daring? Where is the uniqueness? Weirdness is originality. But it seems like we're missing the plot. Oh my goodness. Take me back to 2016. Everybody says that. Everybody says that, okay? But just not even the fashions that we were so much better. It's just that not everybody looked alike. Well, I'm kind of lying. You had the bold lipstick, the thick, bold eyebrows. I mean, if I uploaded some pictures of how I used to look in that era, it's not going to be the best. But it was unique to me. And I think that's what we're missing. Everybody is important. Everybody is special. Everybody is a star. Everybody wants to look the same. Me and my homegirl were just on the phone. We were talking about these the Gia sweatsuits that you see on all the ads on Instagram and shit. What's up with them? Now I get it. I like a good little leopard print. I like a good tracksuit, put some little cha-cha heels on, maybe put a cute little sneaker with it. I like to wear heels with everything. So I'll put a cute little casual heel with it, whatever. But those look thin. They look thin. They look cheaply made. And it's like, I can't turn a corner and not see two or three girls wearing it. Different friend groups, whatever. Here's my thing. You go to the club, pardon me, there's always something in the background. But like you go to the clubs, you go out and you got your little friends group. And like you got this girl has her own aesthetic. This girl has her own aesthetic. But it coordinates. It coordinates. You get what I'm saying? Look at the Cheetah Girls. Look at the Bratz dolls. Look at my scene. It coordinates. I mean, I just miss when people had their own style, their own originality. Now it's just that everybody looks the same. Aesthetic culture is boring. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with having your stuff nice and neat and in order. But the clean aesthetic is boring. Beige? White? Only? I found myself falling into the trap as well. The beige, the tan, the whites, the browns. I'm still stuck on brown. I just discovered Rihanna's Fenty glitter brown lip gloss. Ooh, I'm hooked. I'm hooked. I already had like the pink and nude and brown lip combo. Okay, that's great. But I mean, it makes my teeth like they just sparkle so much, and the brown in my eyes. I mean, yeah, I'm hooked on that. Anyway, I just had to get up here and say that because I mean, where is the originality? And now, don't say you're going out to the club. You're going out to the club, and everyone is looking the same, the exact same. Damn. Bust down hair in this fucking Gia sweatsuit. I ain't mad at it. It looks good. I enjoy looking at it. But I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like there's so much more we could be tapping into. I mean, we're some creative people. Some of us. I'm not even going to sit here and lie and make it seem like it's everybody. But some of us are creative. It just seems like a photocopy every single person. And it goes into the music too. All music sounds the same and repetitive. And speaking of the same and repetitive, let's go to Chris Brown for a second. I'm just all over the place. But man, Chris Brown, this new album, Brown, First of all, it's 27 songs long. 27? Oh my gosh. Like, see, why are we, why is it always either 4 songs or 27 songs or a number over 20? I don't think an album should be more than 15 songs. And that is including the intro and maybe a skit that you want to do on it. Why, Christopher, why is your album 27 songs? Why is it 27 songs? Your last album, I don't even remember the name of it. You put an album out, it seems like every other month, or you're on tour every single year. I mean, no one works harder than you, I think. No one. But why is the album so long? That album maybe 2-3 years ago, that I still have it on my phone and I haven't listened to the whole thing. It's 42 songs long. It's 42 songs long. What are you talking about? Now, I'm not going to sit here and lie and be like, oh, I heard the album. Hey, I'm not listening to it. Listen, first of all, I don't have the time to sit down and digest 27 songs in one sitting. No. And I have a feeling what we're going to be talking about. And Chris, I'm going to keep it real with you right now, baby. I don't really see the growth. Now, I've listened to a couple snippets. I went and listened to read some of the lyrics. Today is Tuesday. It came out Friday. Chris, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I haven't listened to a full one of your albums in like years. Like, I want to see like what's that song? Pills and Automobiles. Whatever album that song is on, I think that's the last one I listened to in its entirety. 2012, that song, whatever album that one is on. Because I just feel like I know I'm going to sound like I'm on the bandwagon, but I just feel like they sound the same. They sound the same, Chris. And you are a dancing machine. But it's the auto-tune and the lack of range in topic. Now, I'm not saying that you don't change what you're talking about, but I know it's going to be like women, money, car, sex, love, a little dash of life, but I can pinpoint the topic, you know? And I don't know. I'm just kind of, as I'm getting older, it's hard for me to differentiate the artist from their art. You get what I'm saying? And you're out here, I don't know. I just feel like it's not matching. It's not balancing out. And you're giving me all these albums and going on tour and stuff. And I'm just like, I don't know if I want to see that. I don't know if I want to hear that, 3 hours long of you just rapping about the same thing and full blast auto tune, you know what I'm saying, for 27 songs. I just don't know if I can do it. And I'm just going to go ahead and chalk it up to this album, to the other ones. It's getting slandered really bad too. And I'm also, can we just talk about, I'm not feeling how Chris Brown looks this year. I don't know. His face is really filling out and round. His body is still fine, but his face, I'm not really feeling it. I'm kind of off him this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, let alone his past, and that still's a lot of baggage he carries with him. Let alone all the broken homes he creates. Let alone that he panders to black women and he doesn't even like us. I think it's just finally, I don't know. I just can't. I'm not really trying to fuck with you no more, Chris. And you from VA, I'm from VA, but I'm not really trying to fuck with you no more. And I mean, 27 songs long. Please give me a break. So, yeah, that's been on my mind for a minute. I was just looking at an article before I came on here. You know, so, okay. First of all, dating has become exhausting. And now I feel like I kind of just do it for the fucking plot. But that gets annoying. So I went on a trip last month and I'm leaving the airport, waiting for my Uber, and my pilot comes up to me. So we get to talking, and he's like, "Are you here by yourself?" And of course, your radar goes up. Because, yes, I was on a solo trip for a concert, but yeah, I'm here by myself. So he's like, "Let's go out on the town. I'll take you out. Let's go do this. Let's have some fun." I'm like, "You know what? Yes, cool. I'm going to a concert. Like, whatever. Like, I've never been here. Let's go out. Like, let's do this, okay?" And it's a pilot. What the hell not? Like, I've never, like, let's go. So I get back to my hotel. He gets to his, I'm getting ready. I'm looking cute. And he sends an Uber for me. And I meet him at his hotel. And we get to walking, across the bridge where I was at. So it's really nice. He's taking pictures, we're talking and stuff. Now, like, of course, I'm trying to stay in the moment and not like prejudge or anything. But lately, I've just been really tapping into what kind of guy do I want? Do I want this dude to look ugly? Do I want this dude to, um, like, am I going to go for what I normally go for, or am I going to try something different? Because the pattern of me going for what I normally go for, I don't get the best results, okay? Like, let's just keep it real. I'm not getting the best results, okay? So first things first, let's just look at how this guy looks. I'm 5'4.5". This man has to be about maybe 5'10". So he's taller than me. It doesn't matter. If you're 5'6", that's fine with me because I'm short, okay? But I was wearing sneakers anyway. Okay, so he has the good job. Okay, there's that. But he's bow-legged, so, you know what I'm thinking? He's got those parentheses legs. I'm like, hey, we might be in good standing. But then he's got this gut. Now, keep that in mind. He's got this gut, okay? Now, all of these things I'm taking in, as we're walking, we're chit-chatting, and, he's from Jamaica. And so, he's talking about flying me out there. And I'm like, oh, my birthday is in the summer, so I might want to do that. Whoop-de-whoop. He's trying to lay it on thick like those Caribbean men do, okay? Can we just, like, all right? We know that, sometimes the island men will put it on thick. They will love bomb you and then try to put some love dick on you, okay? Like, come on, all right? So we get to our first bar. We're just, I'm like, I'm not trying to really sip that much because I don't want to be hungover for my concert that I'm going to tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to a concert, have a little meet and greet, whoop-de-whoop. So, like, he didn't want to, he had a phone call with his family. This dude is introducing me to his son. First of all, sound the alarm. He has a kid. I've dealt with dudes with kids anymore. Raise a hand if you don't want to deal with that shit no more. Hello. I'm waving. Hello. I don't want to deal with that. I don't give a fuck about your kids. That means there's a woman I'm going to have to be. I don't care. I don't care about her either. Like, hello, all the attention on me. Me. I want it all on me. Okay? I don't have any kids. What JT say? I don't have any kids. I don't have to go as hard. And I still do. But I don't have any kids. Okay, so we're at the bar. He gonna sit there and, he's talking to his son. And he's just like, had this little patois. You know what I'm saying? I did enjoy hearing that little patois. You know what I'm saying? It was nice. It was cute. It was sexy. but you're still talking to your kid. You get what I'm saying? You're talking to your kid, and then he's, it's father son stuff. I don't give a fuck. I'm not listening. I ordered me another champagne, a cute little first I had a sangria, then I had me a little champagne. It was cute. We were playing bingo, because the restaurant is, they're having a like trivia night or whatever. So it's cool. But he's still on the phone with his son, introduced me, and I'm just like, oh, okay. So I just switch subject and I go back to my drink, whatever. After that, he's just like, oh, do you have any kids? No. I said this already. Oh, yeah, that's my son. He's 16. He's 16, whatever. I'm a little hypnotized by the way the patois sounds, you know what I'm saying? So, after that, we just keep talking. I mean, he has all these businesses, all these side hustles, okay? He got so many side hustles. I could not keep up. After 3, I'm just like, all right, what the hell? So he's ordering this stuff on his phone and stuff, showing me. I don't care. Okay. I do not care. This dude is talking to me. He's like, so we go to the next restaurant. This time we have a little drink and some tacos. We go to take some more pictures of me, but we have some more drinks and tacos. Now this is where things start to go downhill. This is where things start to go downhill. Oh, he actually took me to a hookah spot. Okay. So this is a little hookah spot. It was kind of like a speakeasy. This is before we went to get the tacos and the last drink. But it started kind of going downhill there at the hookah spot. So we get to the hookah spot. We walk in there. Now, you know how sometimes dudes, they walk into the store and they have to let you know that they're a regular here, that they come here often. Okay. So we walk in the spot. I'm like, oh, hey, how you doing? And he's just like, yeah, I come over here and we get to roll up. You like to smoke? And I'm just like, oh, well, I'm not going to smoke out here. Like, I got my little puffy. I'm good. And he's just like, oh, yeah, we're going to the back. We're going to the back, with like the hookah, Now, this is supposed to be like a secret little spot. A secret little spot you just go to in the back. He's just out here patois, saying it around, saying it out loud. And so the dude behind the counter is just like, yeah, bruh, like, we'll let you in the bag. Just, oh, here, you here with, the young woman here. I'm like, oh, he, whatever. And so we go into the back. And the dude, he's all like, oh, yeah, you know what, I like my regular, my regular drink and my regular hookah. And the dude's like, hey, bro, I've never seen you before. Because I'm like, yo, first of all, I don't like when guys are loud. I don't like that. First of all, I don't like a lot of loud noise anyway, unless it's me. But I really don't like when dudes are loud and we're out and about. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, don't cause a lot of scene to what we're doing, especially if this is supposed to be like a low key, low, we're supposed to keep things low. I don't want you to be causing a scene, making things come back over here. Your voice bouncing off the walls. Just, stop. So I'm just like, okay, well, how about we just sit down? Because sit your ass down. What you doing? Now all the stuff he's loud, the voice and all of that. Now it's making me look at, yeah, you bow-legged, but you also kind of pigeon-toed. You feel what I'm saying? And, you kind of waddling a little bit more than just like really walking. Let me know that you heavy where I need you to be heavy. You know what I'm saying? So he sits his ass down on the couch. I go over there, I order our drink, take his card, of course. And, some white chick came out the back looking like she did not want to help or nothing. I was just like, girl, make our damn drinks and listen, I don't even care. I really don't care. I'm ready to go home, actually, because all of that noise was just pissing me off. I'm actually ready to go. But she makes our drinks and she comes over there with our hookah or whatever. Next thing you know, he back on the phone with his son. What the fuck is going on? This is the second time. What's going on? I guess it was about a haircut. He paying for his son's haircut. And he offered to pay for his son's friend's haircut. Okay, big boss. I really don't give a fuck. Like, listen, those your kids. That's your kin. That don't got nothing to do with me. Okay, next thing you know, he's talking about you want to talk to my sister, his sister. Huh? I don't want to talk to none of them. I don't want to talk to none of them. I, why are you trying? What's up with the love bombing, okay? Like, why are you trying to be all up in my mix? Why are you trying to get me to talk to your family already so soon? I'm probably never, like, come on now, right? So he on his phone for a little bit. So I get on my phone, start recording myself. I'm feeling cute. Like, I'm looking cute. I'm feeling cute. The drink is hitting. I'm not really, like, I'm in my zone now, whatever. I'm making a little video. Next thing you know, the patois going crazy on, he on the phone. It sound good, It sound good. So, he's doing that. I'm looking at him while I'm making my video. And he was like, do you understand that? I was just like, yeah, I understand a little bit of patois. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of patois. You gotta make your voice not too sweet for him. And he gonna get into my video and try and kiss me on my lips. Ah! What are you doing? What are you doing, man? Now, this is where it starts to really, like, nosedive. Don't touch me, okay? You can touch my kneecap. You can maybe touch my wrist, okay? Do like Ray Charles and start at the wrist and work your way up the arm. You just don't skip all of that and go right for my nice, soft, luscious lips. Oh, my God. What's going on? So I was just like, what are you doing? I push him off. You can see it in the video. I push it off. Man, he's just like, oh, I like to kiss you. I want to kiss you. No. You don't like to kiss nothing. You ain't kissed me this whole date. What you doing? Now, I'm not naive. Okay, we're at our second spot. Touching a little leg. He didn't rub the small of my back a little bit. We're getting a little close. I understand. I'm not naive to what's happening. The exchange, of energies, or the exchange of energies that might soon come. Okay, but don't just skip holding my hand and go right to kissing me. What are we doing, pilot? And you're not clear for takeoff. Okay. So we leave up out of there, after one drink. Because I was just like, yeah, let's go get some food up in me and up in you. Maybe you can tone your ass down. So then we go to get the margaritas and the tacos, right? We go get the margaritas and the tacos. They're good. This fool don't want none. Okay, cool. Because see, one thing about me, I'm going to eat. I might not overindulge myself, but I'm definitely going to eat. Especially after I know you getting nice and freaky deaky. And I'm over here like, I don't even know if I'm like, I don't even know. Because you're just trying to kiss me and stuff. But the liquor is liquoring, right? All right. So we're having conversation. And out of nowhere, fetishes come up. Okay? I don't mind having, a little conversation or whatever. Let's just say he was saying some things that were kind of vanilla, but there's no problem. Like, we're easing into this conversation of sensual and sexual acts. Okay? I should have known that something was going to be awry. Because, he just started bragging on his skill set so much. Now, look here. Hindsight, I was just, in the moment of things. But, like, we have to take into consideration, he waddles. He's not fat, but he waddles when he walks. But he does have a beer belly. These are all things I saw from the get-go. I know what you're saying. Okay, you saw, you still went with it. Well, there's certain things that I'm attracted to, okay? And those certain things he checked off. But this is where things started to go off the rails when he's just like, oh, I'm very good at pleasing. I'm very good at pleasing orally. I knew in that moment that was a lie. I knew in this moment that was a lie. Jesus. Okay, so let's go ahead and wrap this up, right? The meal, that is. We're heading back to the hotel. And I'm just like, you know what? Yes. Because I'm an adult. You're an adult. I'm aroused. You're clearly aroused. Let's go ahead and get this started. I'm like, okay, you know what? Yeah, he did kind of turn me off with the talking aspect. I would just blame that on the fact that we're a little bit inebriated, right? But still fully consensual. Okay. We get in there. We get in there. I go shower, he's in, then he goes and showers, and then, I lay down so he can perform cunnilingus. Now, let's have a visual, shall we? Imagine a taco right in front of you with a flour tortilla. Maybe one of those 8-inch ones, so it's not that big colossal one, okay? And it has all the, we'll just say, condiments in the middle, okay? Put your right hand on that flour tortilla, on the right side, on the inner flap. Now put your left hand, do the same on the left side. Now try to eat the condiments with your teeth and the pressure of 2 thumbs as your tongue. And as that is happening, pull the flour tortilla on both sides as it's splitting in the middle. That's kind of the visual you'll have for what went down, because it was terrible. I've seen a couple of flicks in my life. I have never, ever, ever seen someone use their teeth. Oh my goodness, gentlemen, if you're listening, listen loud and clear. Never use your teeth when performing cunnilingus on a woman, because it doesn't feel good. That never feels good. And then you don't need to have your tongue have that much pressure on that woman's sensitive area. If that organ reacts by enlarging, but you see that her body is not reacting in the way of sensation or pleasure, please stop, because it doesn't feel good. Luckily, this wasn't a situation where it got dire and I had to be, forcibly remove him. I just had to let his ass know, what you doing? Stop. And he did stop. It was not good. He was just like, he was really freaking excited. And this is my thing. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Are we teenagers? Are we young adults? We're fully developed humans, adults. Calm down. Why are you over here acting like a ravenous beast? It doesn't even look appealing. It doesn't look good. By the way, he had his shirt off and I could really see their beer belly gut. It was hard as hell. It was, flattening my stomach, because he eventually climbed. For YouTube's sake, we'll just say I stopped midway and just had to get up and let him know, you have to stop. This is terrible. It's terrible. He gets on, we're face to face, okay? I'm on the bed. He's face to face on me. And, it's just a quick pumping. That's him, by the way. That's him sounding like that. Talking about, can I suck his nipple and bite his nipple? Listen, there's nothing wrong with having your kinks and freaks and the things that you like when it's time to get down. But sir, this is some... Get off me. Come on, please. Come on, sir. Please. Just, I had to let him know. As I am saying this to him, he is pleasuring himself and pinching his nipple. As I'm getting dressed, I'm telling him, yo, this was not good. yo, you really need to calm down. I'm not sure it was just not great. You know what the nerve he had to say? He was just like, I'm still learning. What? 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 What's going on? Okay, first of all, you're 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 46. You're 46. What do you mean you're still learning? Okay, like learning how to please a woman? You're not learning how to please me because I'm not pleased. And you don't have to worry about it again. He called me an Uber. I showered. He called me an Uber and I left. Like, as soon as I got in the Uber, I'm talking to my girl on the phone. I'm like, wow, welcome to the state I was at because, wow. So I'm saying all that, like, yeah, dating is exhausting, but like, it was done for the plot. It was not worth it. You know, I'm not saying that most of them are. I'm just saying that experience right there. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm still learning. Learning what? You're not paying attention. You missed a couple tests. Yeah. You're not paying. You're failing. You're failing. You're flunking out of class, you freaking loser. Why are you putting the force of 1,000 suns on my sensitive area? And you're like, oh my God, darling. The patois was not patoising at that moment. I tell you that. Now listen, I'm thinking I was in good hands like Allstate because I've been with a man, from that same descent. And I tell you, I thought about calling him after. I tell you that. I tell you that. I'm still learning. Pissed me off. Well, I mean, whatever. You know what I'm saying? On to the next date. I'm not saying that that's what happens every single time, but that one was so exhausting. I was just like, okay. And you know what? I knew better. I just knew better, but I thought because at first I didn't go with my normal type, but I ended up, yes, that is usually my type. Older, you know what I'm saying? Established, you know what I'm saying? In the end, disappointing. Oh, that's not the end of it for me, but I'm just like, wow, that's just one story. So we talked about a lot of things up here. I like getting up here and just yapping with y'all. Let me know what you think. Have you ever had a date like that? You ever had a situation where it just wasn't chalked up to what you thought it was going to be? Chris Brown, tighten up. What other artists do you think needs to tighten up? Give me some more topics. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.